As Mr. Ricky Cole and Mr. Michael Williams, all members of the mentoring organization Unique Gents. And of course, let me welcome the three of you to the show this morning.
Thank you.
And tell you how delighted we are to have you with us today, Mr. Threalkill. And let's start with you, Mr. Threalkill, by having you to take a couple of minutes to make some statements in reference to who you are. Mr. Ricky Cole will make additional statements in reference to his situation, and of course Mr. Michael Williams will also give that information. By that time we should be through with this first segment, and then we'll get into some issues dealing with your organization. Let's start off with you, Mr. Threalkill.
Thank you, Dr. Haney, and it's an absolute pleasure to be on your program, especially after having been on your program some 30 years ago to talk about a similar topic. So really appreciate your work in this area and providing a voice for the community. But I'm a native Nashvilleian, grew up in 3 public housing communities and went to high school at East Nashville High School, and upon graduation had an athletic scholarship to play football at Vanderbilt University. After that, I went back to the neighborhoods I grew up in to conduct art classes. I was an art major, and subsequently went to work for the mayor's office of Nashville, Mayor Phil Bredesen. I went from there to teaching art at Montgomery Bell Academy, and also spent 7 years working at the Edge Hill Community Center as a community services director and art director. And then in my current role, I'm a diversity director for a construction management company called Skanska. But I think my most important job is being the father to Keziah and Zoe, my 2 daughters, and just trying to guide them in becoming productive young people and eventually productive adults.
Very good. I can say that they are going the right way. I had an opportunity to meet the 2 of them.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cole, what about your situation?
Yes, sir. Good morning, Dr. Haney, and again, thank you for having us this morning. My name is Ricky Cole, and I'm the president of the Unique Gents mentoring organization. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I grew up in East Nashville, where I had an opportunity to go to Meigs Junior High School and attend East High School, where I graduated, played sports, football and basketball while I was in high school, and got a scholarship to attend Tennessee State University to play basketball, and played basketball at Tennessee State. Presently, I've been working with the state of Tennessee now for about 33 years, and I'm a rehab therapist at Middle Tennessee Mental Health Institute.
Very good. Michael?
How you doing? Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm native of Nashville, born in West Nashville. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. I'm a member of Unique Gents. This organization, I'm a true product of the organization. These men have guided me through life and come up to be a young man that I am today. Actually, I'm a probation officer at the moment. I attended Bethel College, played football there, and here I am now. I have a criminal justice degree.
Very good. And of course, I would imagine, Mr. Williams, that being a probation officer, you really come in contact with young African-American males. You know?
I do, and it's adults. I see a lot of them on many occasions that they've made the wrong mistake. They had no guidance, and that's what it usually comes from. We don't have a father figure in the household to guide us to become young men in life. So we're out there left to our own desires, our own thoughts, which is very dangerous in a sense. So I see guidance being a big key, a big issue that needs to be attacked.
And so the 3 of you working with the organization Unique Gents
yes,
have an opportunity, as we indicated earlier, Mr. Threalkill, to come in contact with a large number of young African-American males
yes, sir.
that are having real difficult problems in terms of being successful. Is that what we're saying?
Yes, sir. We've had great mentors ourselves coming up, and one in particular that we'll talk about in the next segment was Mr. Edward Mullins, who served as a role model for many of us. And we're trying to carry on his legacy in terms of working with young people to keep them on track. And that's what the Unique Gents organization is all about.
And of course, what we're doing, I think we've got about 40 more seconds in this particular segment. And then when we come back, we'll allow the 3 of you to take about 8 minutes, we've got an 8-minute segment, to talk about some of the things that you are doing in terms of dealing with mentoring African-American youth. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.